guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 2 building video today. So today I am building a bowling alley slash bar in the Sims 2, of course, because you know why? Because the Sims 4 bowling pack is coming out very soon, hopefully this month. Hopefully we get this month, because I really want to dive into bowling and dive into building technically, because building is life. I'm not gonna lie. So I wanted to go ahead and build an industrial bowling alley in the Sims 2 in the downtown area, because I felt like that in the Sims 2 downtown area is more industrial like. So I was like, you know what, let me just go and keep it with the theme. It makes sense and it has a story to it. So of course, all my builds will have stories to them. So I'm going to tell you in a little bit, but first, this build took me about 2.5 hours to build. I started around 12:40 a.m., finished around like 3 something a.m. So I'm now recording the voiceover right now. So again, 3 a.m. voiceovers are never the time of, well, are never good, because honestly, I sound loopy as ever, and again, I just don't know how to talk in general. Well, I don't know how to talk ever in my life, because honestly, when I talk in like videos in general, I'm like, how do people understand me? Like, how do people like literally comprehend on what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So, okay. So like I said, this build took me 2.5 hours. It's an industrial build, and actually, honestly, I had the most fun building it, because Sims 2 bowling is like honestly my best, like where I had like the most fun bowling in general. And the reason why it's an industrial again, it's in downtown. But I was thinking that since I had experience in adventuring back into The Sims 2 and like adventuring to industrial type bowling alleys in my lifetime in the span of 21 years, I thought, you know what, let me go and build an actual industrial build that looks very industrial like. So for The Sims 2 apartment life, we had they came with these, I think it was, yeah, Sims 2 apartment life came with these pipes and vents, and honestly, those things were the best thing that they ever made in The Sims. Like honestly, that's awesome. And I'm glad that I put this in this build, because again, industrial pipes, vents, everything. Because I actually added the pipes and also the vents that you could place onto the walls and the floors, and as well onto the ceiling. Those are literally the best thing ever made in The Sims 2. Like if you ever want to make like an industrial build in The Sims 2, or like an industrial anything at all, best believe use those things. Honestly, like they're like really awesome. So I really don't know what to say about this build technically, because I don't really talk about the build. I usually just tell a story, mostly, every now and then. But usually when it comes to bowling, there's singing involved, so I added a little bit of a karaoke station to this build. So for this build, I added 2 bowling lanes, which you can see here. I also added a karaoke station. I also added a restaurant and a little bit of a bar area for your Sims to kind of have some little family time when they want to go and eat, or have like a little bit of a family night to go bowling, or just do some little fun quirky karaoke to make them fool of themselves. Like honestly, who doesn't want to make a fool of themselves when doing karaoke? Because just best believe I know how to embarrass myself when doing karaoke, because I've done that before at Sims Camp. There are there are videos to prove my craziness. So yeah, don't watch those, please. Please don't watch. Watch them. They're on Twitter. Please do, because I want to see what your guys' reaction to my face is. So no, okay. Let me tell you a story, because okay, when I went to Sims Camp last year for, I think it was, yeah, for City Living, all the, like, most of the Simmers and the Sim Gurus did karaoke, and it was the most funnest thing ever. It was the most hilarious when the Simmers did it, because honestly, let me tell you, it got crazy. So, it was 8-Bit Dylan and Aurelian actually were doing some karaoke. So I think it was, Natalie, it was like, "What's up, Natalie?" What was it? Had something with Natalie in it. I think it was Natalie Portman or whatever. And it was so funny that Dylan would he said something. It literally made me so like it literally like made me shocked. I was literally shocked. And Sasha Vixella took a video of it, and my face was literally priceless of what I thought he would say. So if you want to check out that tweet, literally do, because you'll see what I was like shocked about, because I was shocked and appalled. Not really appalled, but I was shocked. Seriously though. Anyway, so let me go and tell you about the story about this build. So it started all the way back in the year 1942 with Gregory Johnson, who went ahead and actually was the owner of this little plot of land in downtown area. I don't really know what the downtown area is called, but downtown. But this actually lot right here was a factory for a clothing factory. No, it was a cotton slash clothing factory, whatever. But anyway, so Gregory Johnson actually owned this plot of land back in the 1940s, and honestly, he had the best time of his life. He had a wife, he had kids, but honestly, his wife passed away from a rare disease that wasn't very curable, and it was really, really sad. And it was honestly the most saddest story I've ever seen. Like the most saddest disease ever. And when Gregory lost his wife, I really felt really bad for him afterwards because he really didn't know how to continue on with his life. His kids moved away, never really wanted to talk to him ever again after, or some odd situation that they were going through. I really don't know what it was. I didn't want to get involved. So honestly, that was a thing that happened. So Gregory was pretty much alone. He was pretty much forever alone because he never really went back into the dating field and never wanted to date it anyway. So Gregory thought, you know what, it was best to kind of just focus on his business and kind of see how it can be successful. And after a span of 5 years, it literally, his business blew up like no other. But honestly, his business grew so fast that he gained so much money that apparently his greedy little children came back into his life saying, "Hey father, how you doing? Can you spare me a few change?" And literally Gregory was like, I'm sorry. Who are you? Literally, I was literally, what the heck? Who are you? Seriously? You came back into your father's life just for money? Seriously? Why would you do your father that way? Literally, that is not what family is for. Family is about love and affection, not money. Seriously, no. Get away. GTFO. Get out. But, anywho. So, after a span of about, I would think it was 1946 when he owned it, but it was not until 1984 when he retired, because he was around 30 some odd years old, and honestly he was pretty old, and he lived a long life. He's not alive anymore, but because it's the year 2017, and he's long gone dead, but still he had the time of his life. But when he retired in the year 1980, I said 1985, I think, there was a business person named Ryan actually wanted to purchase this factory and convert it into a bowling alley / bar / restaurant, whatever, to the community for a little bit of fun and games. And honestly, Gregory didn't really want to sell it because he was a very, very go-getter, a very goal-oriented person. He wanted to stick to his business and stick to his roots where he was at, to not to sell his business to anyone that was going to do it wrong. So Ryan basically planned out this business plan to make this bowling alley very, very, very successful. And it took Gregory a while to really kind of understand what Ryan was really wanting. So after a few weeks, he came to a conclusion that he wanted to go ahead and retire and sell the business to Ryan. So when Ryan was kind of thinking of a way to figure out what he really wanted to his action business plan, what he wanted to make this successful, he basically said, "Okay, so what do I do now?" He literally said it to himself. He literally had no idea what he wanted to do. So basically, he contacted me saying, "Hey, yo, Steven, do you want to go ahead and convert this little old-fashioned factory into a bowling alley fit for families and fun and games?" And I was like, Ryan, yo, where's your business plan? Where's your plan in general for this bowling alley to be successful? And where is the design plan of what you want me to do? He said, that's non-existent. And I was like, I'm sorry, you said what now? Non-existent? Literally, he gave me no plan to work with to literally build a bowling alley, convert this old-fashioned factory into a bowling alley. Literally, I was like, Ryan, you crazy? You better get the GTFO out of my face before I punch you in the face. Literally, okay, I literally told him, he graduated Sims University at the top of his class. He graduated with honors. But apparently he doesn't know how to come up with a business plan. Yeah, okay. Let's just think that in, like, just let that sink right into your minds, where you like think, okay, he graduated at the top of his class in high school and college, but he doesn't have a basic business plan. And granted, he was a business major. Okay, what the heck, Ryan? Ryan, you're literally crazy. Okay, apparently, when I tell stories, I get so mad at myself because I'm like, I make them sound so real, but they really aren't. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? I have no idea. But still, Ryan is a piece of crazy cray. But whatever. So, I don't know if I said already, but this is part of my Design and Decorate series, and it's actually episode 18. And also, this built me 2.5 hours to build. So that's the thing. I'm not really sure. I have a short attention span. I suffer from short-term memory loss. Dory, anyone? No? Okay. But I'm just gonna let the ball keep rolling, okay? Let the ball roll. Get it? Roll. Bowling? Yes? No? Okay. Literally, I need to stop making puns, because they're not puns at all. They're like literally so crazy, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, on to the story. So Gregory passed away after the year 1999 when he passed away, which is really, really tragic. But he lived a long, fulfilling, successful life in his past of long years. Ryan, on the other hand, he's like now 50 something, I think, and honestly, he's doing well. He has a wife and 2 kids. He has a son and a daughter, and he has a wife who honestly is a little bit iffy. But honestly, they're doing well, and Ryan's doing well in his career. He owns his business. He also owns another business on the side, and his wife owns a blogging area, but she also kind of quit that area because he didn't really know what she wanted to do. And she also wanted to basically kind of see what she could do around in this business. So she basically took over the family's business to kind of see how they can like be more successful in SEO and also business management. So she took some online classes for some business management because, again, Ryan had this other side business that he had to focus on along with this business, so he needed some help. So he asked his wife if she wanted to take over the business to help him to kind of like take it over and have some sense of whateverness. So she did, and honestly, it was the best thing that she ever had did, because honestly, she got her ish together, and she was the most successful person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, she's better than her own husband. I'm like, so, Gina, why did you marry a Dumbo who had no business plan from the start? Like, literally, what is wrong with you? But seriously, she's smart. She's really, really smart. And honestly, I feel happy that she's smart, and I'm happy that she took over this business, besides Ryan, who's a little bit of a dumb pants, but still, best decision that she ever made. And I don't know if I actually painted those walls in the little kitchen area. Oh yeah, so I was having a little bit of a trouble with the kitchen area because I didn't know where I wanted to place it. Because I knew I was going to place a little bit of a restaurant area, but I had to figure out where I was going to place the kitchen for the cooks to make the meals to serve to the customers. So I had to make some room. So I added balconies to the area, and I was going to make them like open balconies to anyone who was like around the area that wanted who just wanted to sit out and have fun. So I made the one little areas for the employees only, because I felt like that the employees just wanted to just stand out there and have some relaxing time and get away from the heat and the stress and the exhaustion and have a little bit of a puff pass, if you know what I mean. Hopefully you don't, because honestly I don't. Well, I kind of do, but still, I watch too much media. But anyway, moving on. So I also added a little bit of a poker table just because I feel like, again, bowling, karaoke, poker makes sense, and I feel like that it will allow a lot more social interaction to just anyone who was looking for fun. So that's what I added there. And if you want to download this lot, I actually applied the MediaFire links to, I added yeah, if you want to download this lot, I added the download link into the description, but I also did a blog post on this lot if you want to check it out on my website, which I already did. So check it out. It's really cool. My website's really cool. Check it out. I make fun things there sometimes though. No, I really do. So, moving on. I get distracted so much. It's literally 4 a.m. What is my life? I don't know. So when I usually kind of venture back into Sims 2, I often notice that some community lots actually have like this like little dancing station outside the lot. And I thought, you know what? Let me go ahead and add that out into this little area. So I thought that was like the coolest thing because like you have street performers performing to like make a living and have fun with what they're doing. So I thought, you know, might as well just add it anyway. So I added that. And I thought the building itself was a little bit of a block squarish because it's literally like a legit square. So I wanted to make it a little bit more 3D. So I added the pipes onto the outside to make it more industrial-like and more just kind of diverse, I guess you would say. So I just wanted to add those out onto the outside. And then I started to venture onto the inside to add these little vents on top of the ceiling. And okay, I say this all the time, not really though. I really miss like when you could actually like, I don't know, like when I would say change the ceiling tiles. Like in The Sims 2 and 3, you had the ability to change the ceiling tiles, but in The Sims 4, you don't have that ability. I wish we had that. Hopefully one day they'll add that into the game where they like will patch it in or like patch that in for building purposes, because honestly, I hate having like white ceilings in general. Like in all my Sims 4 builds, it's like technically white ceilings, but in The Sims 2 and 3, you can literally put like wood flooring onto your ceiling. Like honestly, that's so cool. I love that because that's just cool. It's just putting that out there. It's just that's just really cool. So hopefully you guys will appreciate of what I've did with this build. But honestly, I love it, and hopefully you guys will love it too. So if you want to see more Sims 2 speed builds in the near future, let me know. As always, just go ahead and tweet me on Twitter or leave them in the comments below, because honestly, I check every single comment and I check every single tweet, and also I reply to every tweet, comment, snap, Insta, blog post, comment, anything. I reply to every single thing. So whatever you do, I will respond to it no matter what it is. I will respond. Just leave your comments down below, because honestly, I love the comment section. It's my best thing ever. You guys leave some awesome feedback. It makes my day every single day, because I upload every single day, as if you guys not know, because I upload every single day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, even though it's only like 4 a.m. right now, and I have uploaded this at 11 a.m. And on that note, I still have to write a blog post that goes up at 11 a.m. again, so that's going to be fun on my part. So I'm pretty much going to go to bed at, would say 5 a.m. probably, so that's the thing. But either way, we are already into the screenshots already, so hopefully you guys really enjoyed this build as much as I did. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because honestly, if you have like any tips or tricks or any critiques that I should put into consideration for like my next builds or my videos in general, let me know down in the comments below, or tweet me on Twitter, of course, because I always do put them into consideration. And are you guys excited for The Sims 4 Bowling Pack? Of course, I know I am, so let me know what you guys think, and if you are excited. I don't know, 4 a.m. voiceovers, gotta love them, not really sure, but still, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!